Hello, this is Sarita, and I'm here to help you understand the truth about who you are. So I thought I would just take a pause out of my day. It's Sunday and I'm spending pretty much the whole day in the garden today, doing as little as possible. And I just wanted to give you a top tip on the potential that the sun and the earth has to activate your body and your being and upgrade you into your multidimensionality in a really effortless way. So I just wanted to share what you can do. Now, obviously, this means that you need access to the earth and to the sun. So it's going to be really good for those of you who are experiencing spring or summer and have access to nature and sunlight. And if you're in the middle of winter or it's just too freezing and dark, you can't get outside, then I'll give you an idea for how to upgrade yourself very easily towards the end of this video. So basically, your natural state, your heart's desire, and if you like, your human longing is to, I've got a fly on my head, is to evolve, basically. And although it's wonderful to do our practices and do our meditations and the self-healing and the ceremony, a lot of what we need to do in order to activate and upgrade our bodies into this new earth, higher symmetrical level of consciousness that we are beginning to experience as we ascend into 5D is really a lot to do with becoming effortless and easy and allowing and coming into the now moment. And the more and more I do my work, the more I'm beginning to realize that simplicity is actually the way forward for us. And so what I'm going to offer you now is a really simple tip to upgrade your body and your being without any effort at all. And what I'm going to suggest to you is that you take yourself outside and you place yourself between the sun and the earth and drop into a moment or a few moments or 10 minutes or however long you can of stillness, of effortlessness, where you let go of all of your mind, which I know is easier said than done. You let go of your thoughts. You choose to let go of any pain or suffering that you're holding in your body. You choose to let go of your memories, whatever you've got to do next, any pressing things that are on your agenda. And you just come into an allowing of yourself to be still for one moment with your physical body between the physical bodies of the earth and the sun. And what you'll find happens if you can lose yourself in a moment of stillness between these two bodies is that naturally your body will upgrade in its natural desire to align with the sun and the earth, because the sun and the earth are continually sending us, if you like, light encoded information and frequencies to assist us in our evolution, because we are part and parcel of the sun and the earth, and they are ascending and upgrading into a higher level of consciousness, and then of course so are we. And the only thing that stops us from ascending is resistance. And sometimes that resistance can be trying too hard. And this is why I think simplicity and ease is beginning to come through much more, especially in the current climate where everything seems to be challenging and where everything seems like incredibly hard work. It's like, 3 steps forwards, 10 steps back kind of thing at the moment in the illusion of our reality. So if you can just pause between these two bodies of light, and they're very different types of light. One is a feminine light, one is a masculine light, one is soft and luminous, the other one is bright and powerful, or they're both powerful, but one is bright and sharp, if you like. When you can pause between these two bodies of light, you make a space, and into the space comes the information from the sun and from the earth, and that naturally upgrades you. And if you've been listening to my videos, you'll know that part of enlightenment, part of ascension, is the fact that our bodies, our physical bodies, are beginning to be able to hold more light. Our cells are literally made of light. We are literally made of light. We are energy and vibration in perpetual motion that's made of light, basically. So the more light we can take on, the faster we are upgrading into this higher level of consciousness. And I also feel that as we pause between the sun and the earth, any of the resistance or remnants of pain or suffering that we are feeling within ourselves can be transmuted very easily. And the reason that so many of us are suffering at the moment, whether that's physically, emotionally, mentally, or energetically, or spiritually, is because we're taking on more light. So those denser frequencies and energies and blocks within us are literally being forced out of our bodies. We can't tolerate them anymore. So they come up for us. And it's not that we didn't have them there before. We did. We were just kind of numb to them. And they were playing out in our kind of physical and our physical bodies and our physical reality. And now we're becoming more and more aware of the density within us that we can't tolerate anymore. So that's coming up to be released. So it's a good thing if you are feeling difficult or challenging emotions or sensations. Really, it's a good thing. It shows that it's up and out, basically. And I think this pause between the sun and the earth will give you some relief to that, because as you upgrade, as you take on more light, more codes from sun and earth, it's expelling even faster, if you like, and you're upgrading to the next level of where you need to be. And you'll know that it's working for you, because if you can really, really come into that stillness between the sun and the earth, even if it's just for a few minutes, what happens is that as you open your eyes, everything around you looks different. It looks cleaner, brighter, and the colours look like they're more sharply in focus. So that's kind of a physical clue that you've had an upgrade, just sitting in stillness for a moment between the earth and stellar stars. And it's just so energizing, so healing, and so profoundly, perfectly who we are. And it's so effortless. So that's my tip. And what I would say to those of you who are in darker climates, or you're in the winter, or you're just going into winter now, it's absolutely freezing outside and you can't get outside, or you haven't got space, some people don't have access to beautiful nature, then I've got a meditation on my channel, which is connection to the earth and stellar stars. And this is another way that you can connect to the earth and to the sun. And it's not really a meditation, it's a profound connection in to who you are as the divine child between these two aspects, these two bodies. And it's very much, it takes you into your connection to the earth and to the sun, and it helps you to feel tethered and held, which is immensely important at the moment, because so many of us are feeling unsafe. And even better, go outside, connect to the earth and stellar stars, and then sit in stillness. So I'll put a link to the earth and stellar stars meditation in the description box. And I encourage you to just tap into this energy, these bodies of light, which are who you are. In moments throughout your day, particularly if you're having a challenging time at the moment, and see what happens. See what you physically notice happen as you come out of this connection, or you're never quite out of the connection, but as you come out of that moment of stillness, allow yourself to just see how suddenly different you feel. It really is extraordinary. And that's all. I just wanted to give you a quick tip, and sending all of you my love, and I hope this has been helpful for you, and thank you very much for listening.